near far, this is actually a pretty quick one because we don't have to do too much with it, but you will feel so much in your body when you do these. I love near far. So let's see what we can do. I'll teach it to you guys in two different ways. Let me see what the next slide is. Okay. So for this, I'll just go over the instructions first, and then we'll do it together. But it's the same cueing for most things. So get into a comfortable position. I typically do standing just because I like people to stand, but you can do whatever you want. If you're using a Snellen chart or any kind of target, you can place it about 20 feet away. I usually will try to have people go to a window or a door instead of staying in the space that they're in. And you're basically starting with a pencil push-up, but you're magnifying the distance in which that pencil push-up is. All right, so I'm gonna zoom in on my face so you guys can see it really well. And the camera is probably 4 feet away from my face, so it's not very far, but I do want you to see if you can watch my eyes. It's called accommodating, when the eyes have to accommodate the new target. So near far looks like this. It's not, you don't have to do this part. You can kind of just throw it in if you want, but I like to go pencil push up first. And now I'm focused to where I'm like, okay, that's good. My eyes are working. And then I jump my eyes to the far target until that target is clear. Back to this one. I'm lifting my eyelids so you guys can see. Back to this one. It takes a second for the far target to adjust till you see clearly. I just want to say right now, I love my life because you guys are gonna feel like I feel this in here, and I just love that's what we're doing on a Friday afternoon. Like, you're the best. Okay. So why I'm saying we have options is because you could simply just do what I did. You just throw it up. You're like, hey, there's a painting on the wall. That's your far target. Okay. Another option is if you are in a kind of comprised space, or maybe you do massage and you're like, I can't have them leave the room. It's too weird. I used to teach it just with my hands. That's totally an option, right? So you can bring one hand, let me see if I can, to your face. Okay, pretend like it's higher, but I want you guys to see my eyes. So I'm about arm's distance, and you can go like this and accommodate. So I'll do my convergence into here, and then jump my eyes to my farther hand, back to the close hand. Oh, that feels good. Farther hand. I know I'm off on a diagonal, but you can do diagonals. It doesn't have to be neutral, right? But you're training the eye to adjust and accommodate those differences. And the eye muscles are pulling and working in this pulley system. I mean, I have chills. It's like you can feel it, right? So let's go ahead and try ideal. So Melissa, I like really far targets. If I'm being super honest, my ideal situation is this. Melissa's my client. I say, okay, Melissa, do me a favor, walk up to your door, open it. If you can't do that, let's go to a window. I would love if the window was up so there's nothing between you, even glass. I prefer nothing in between you and the target. And I would have someone do as close to their convergence as possible without any aberrant signal, right? Like not good responses. And then jump those eyes to the farthest target you can see clearly. So the top of a tree, a skyscraper, a cloud, way far. That's my favorite. So I think ideally is 20 feet, but me, I like to go like far, far. So that's what I do is I say tree, building top, light pole. and it has really good results. Again, but I kind of want to always give you guys more than you need and you can pick and choose, but hand to hand, totally fine. Ooh, is there a better way to end the reps? Looking farther or closest? That's a great question. I would end far if I had to pick, but you're going to test it anyways, right? So you're going to end far, test it, end close, test it, let the body give you the answer to that question. I'm going to assume ending far is going to be your, I would put money on that more than the close one, right? Because our world is always within 2.5 feet of our face these days. So let's practice some near far together. If you can, do the cueing I just said, where you're opening the door or a window where there's nothing between you and that far target. Great, felt so good. Try that. If you are limited in space or time, or you're just like, I don't feel like doing this, great. Pick a doorknob, or, you know, I have resistance bands over here, or do the hand one, okay? So pick what you're gonna pick, make sure to reassess something. I'll do 3 hours, I'll just do the camera again. All right, here we go. So go to your window or your door or your car, whatever you're doing. Someone said they do this at stoplights. I love that. That makes me very happy. I'll do the camera and we'll go for 3 reps, all right? Eyes come in and focus out. Again, near far training is a skill of the eye. So vision is different. We're not actually focused on the vision aspect of this. We're working on the eyeball accommodating to the target. I love this exercise. If they wear glasses, conversation always in the beginning before eye stuff. What are we working on? Are you wanting to improve vision, or are we trying to get rid of right knee pain? So if it's a physical thing, they can leave the glasses on. The frames do get in the way. But if they're actually trying to improve vision, it's a pretty serious conversation in the consult. I go, we can improve vision, but how willing are you? Because it's actually an expensive endeavor. Are you willing to go get different prescriptions every month? Like, if we work together for 3 months and I get your prescription down to blah, 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 is that okay with you? Are you willing to go to the optometrist and get your eyes rechecked? And so if people are a heck yes, I'm like, let's go. I am so excited. I love getting those results and I love seeing the paperwork where the vision gets better, right? But some people are like, ooh, it's kind of a busy time in my life right now. Like, I don't really know if I want to improve my actual vision. And I'm like, great, let's work on the knee pain for now. And then, you know, so it's all kind of a serious conversation about vision stuff. Here are a couple of coach's eye things to look out for. Just not allowing time for the eyes to refocus. What I notice with clients is when I say near target, far target, they move back and forth between them too quickly and the eyes haven't accommodated yet. And I'm like, whoa, Speedy Gonzalez, hold on. Let's take a breath. let's see how that reassesses, because speed increase is going to be adding load, right? That's adding novelty and a challenge. Great if you can do it fast, but can you also do it slow? And those are 2 different tests. And then another one, oh, okay, not going close enough to the bridge of the nose with the target. Yeah, so the eyes aren't converging enough sometimes with this exercise because their brain's trying to cheat because they want to win. And then losing that tall spine. That's a really common one with this because we're so focused on the task at hand. So you can sit down, you can do this in whatever position you want.